Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to uh, Ms. Nita Purawita as the head of the Business Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics and Business, University of Jakarta, and to Ms. Rizka Zakia as my academic supervisor for the guidance and the support throughout my internship process and journey. So today I'm honored to present the report of my internship program, which I carried out through state-owned enterprise, PT Kereta Api Indonesia and PT PSDB Indonesia Ferry. In this presentation, I will share my experiences, contributions, challenges, and also the insight that I gained during the internship. Next, we have the deadline. In students and academic work, students need real experience to keep up with industry changes, which is the internship program. The internship program serves as a vital component of higher education and allowing students to apply academic knowledge and develop practical skills in professional setting. For the background of my work areas at PT Kereta Api Indonesia and PT SDP Indonesia Ferry, human capital plays a strategic role in enhancing public service and business performance. Both companies are continuously improving their human resource management system through integration and with the digital tools and promoting adaptive work cultures. Next, we have the leadership objectives and also leadership benefits. I would like to start by sharing the main objectives, which is to fulfill my graduation requirements and also beyond fulfilling academic obligations. This program allowed me to apply the theories and concepts I've learned in class into real work environments. And also, I have the internship benefits. The internship also provides mutual benefits for all parties, including the company, the intern, and also the university. For the company, it opens up stronger collaboration opportunities with universities while allowing them to gain new perspective from interns and evaluate areas of operational improvement. And for students like me, it's a valuable platform to sharpen technical skills, build discipline, and also get used to workplace expectations such as time management, communication, problem solving, and also critical thinking. Also important, the university serves as a tool to strengthen relationships with the industry, ensure that the curriculum remains relevant. Next, we have the internship period allocation. PT Kereta Api Indonesia Resmi 1 was located in Jalan Pegangsaan Timur, Menteng, Jakarta Pusat. My internship period at PT KAI was 2 months, started from 17th February until 11th April 2025. And next, at the PT SDP located at Jalan Jenderal Ahmad Yani, Kampung 52, Cempaka, Jakarta Pusat. I was there for 3 months, from the 14th April until 15 July 2025. Next, we have the internship process, starting by the preparation process. First, at the PT KAI, I was beginning with some internship opportunities that which was my field of study, which is business education, and I found a job internship vacancy at PTKI through online registration list. And to apply, I have to submit the curriculum vitae and also portfolio. And after 2 weeks, for about 2 weeks, I received an interview invitation. And after passing the interview, I was actually accepted as an intern to internship at the PTKI, started 17th February 2023. With the next I step in Germany. I also prepared my CV thoroughly, with a focus on human resource management, digital marketing, as those fields are aligned with my academic background and interests. And I found the internship announcement through ASDEP's official Instagram account, and I submitted my application via provided online form. I also attached my curriculum details, my other document needed. After 2 months, I was contacted by the internship PIC and invited me for an online interview. And after the interview went smoothly, and I was accepted to begin my internship at PIC on April 14th, 2025. Next, we have the implementation process. So, the first thing that we did was to introduce by lecture for the coffee profile, the culture. I was placed at the report, okay, under the human resources department. For my very first job was something around the terms for the passenger transport. Then for facilities, budget department, and public companies such as railway tracks, electricity, and bridges. Also, including documents into the archiving system based on content. This will have the advanced which is onboarding. I was led by HR as a I was introduced for the launch presentation. Public lecture by the presentation that was presented about the needs of the briefing, history, and internship training. This will have internship. Next, we have the Tunisia's first public library of Egypt. Another inequalities that were consolidated but Maria has also seen information. The vision is to become the balance and the service provided. To achieve this very complex through and adaptable organization, delivering ready timelines, service quality, and performance. Next, we have the file. The story was founded in 1973 during the President of Chad as well. The figures to be leading ages, regional, physical, trade, innovation is to provide robust toward infrastructure and facilities, logistics, deliver international students with professional staff, modern management good governance, dominant national work and experiential for profit, maximize and infrastructure goals as a developed nation, and also prioritize safety, friendly quality service, and sustainable environment. Next, we have culture as the regional structure for the culture and nations enterprise, including PTKI and PTSDP. The core values of BUMN are implemented as a fundamental part of the organizational culture. So these values serve as moral compass and behavioral standards all employees and interns. AHLAB is an acronym that stands for Amana, which is trustworthy in carrying out duties and responsibilities, compliant with respectful and collaborative teamwork. Loyal, which means dedicated and prioritizing the interests of the nation and the company. Adaptive to change and innovation, and also more collaborative, making together building synergies. During my internship, I witnessed how these values are embedded in daily work routines. For example, the value of Amana was reflected in the strict confidentiality of documents and then competent appeared in the mentoring sessions and opportunities to develop skills. Next, we have the organization structure. PT Kereta Api Indonesia Operasi 1. It was under the VP, so I was placed in development, human resources department. The PTSDP Indonesia. My subdivision was Human Resource Information System, under the Human Resource Management Division, and under the Chief of Human Resource Management and Corporation Operations and Business. Next, we have the company business results. Yes. Let me start by introducing the business results. There are tender transportations, including services, reaching of the directors, airport trips over 5 business and economic classes. Second, in freight transportation, carrying logistics, and those cargoes such as containers, and across the country. Third, through property, company manage poverty and accessibility to train stations, emphasize land, build infrastructure. Sky also offers maintenance services for railway equipment such as locomotives, passenger coaches, and station facilities. And lastly, we have Kai has support services, including onboarding, cleanliness, security, Kai Wisata that focuses on tourism, trade services. Next, we have the business that has uh, that's a very finish very important franchise with fleet of 245 vessels, including 65 company owned and 180 operated programs across 15 major routes, 35 ferry ports, and 29 bridges throughout Indonesia. And during the battle, as the parents lived over 5 million to 52 million passengers and 1.13 million vehicles between March 21 and April 11. The minute above the major saw peak traffic with 67 vessels and 7. But there also mentioned digital transformation through the frenzy launched in 2020. This app was procedure to book ferry tickets online, reducing long queues and congestion at ports. In terms of infrastructure, as the phase expanding public services, adding terminal upgrades, connectivity areas for small businesses, playgrounds, and installation of hydraulic and floating docks to improve passenger comfort and safety. Next, we have the work area and implementation. IPTK Kereta Indonesia was placed in the human resources and general department, especially in the documents submitted responsibilities to the government. By here, before being definitely focusing on aspects. As well, ensure that all implementation was stored systematically, consistent, supporting the company's administrative needs with the precision. Next, as business, I was assigned to human resource information system for HRIS subdivision within the HR division. My responsibilities covered both I help design visual content for HR programs like the insurance information and supported the implementation from the old hygiene system to the new senior. I also helped enforcement tab, verify pension, and also leave documents, and coordinated the profiles for transfers. So the solution. Key contributions included creating animated which requested for and also I do the requesting printout codes assisting with your HR data application. For this role, I created solid system and through communication and multitasking plus administrative. So creative was so this is skills. And so in this semester, one of them because handling so much so somewhere having there's nothing and face challenges as restricted access to consciousness, which would or more the sun and all that time this version is because you know that um, so have a solution come for the challenges that I step with. For the technical issues, I think kind of the systems and software subscription for system and design tasks that needed to do some designs for me to be more usable and so I put this and for the solution to overcome challenges at PTSDP, I sought help from the IT team for system access issues and use my own software for design work while keeping everything securely stored and shareable. Communication was another key that I practiced confirming tasks clearly and professionally, especially when receiving in instructions from mentors and supervisors. Managing time between admin and creative tasks was challenging, so I developed daily to-do lists, assign priorities, and minimize distractions by creating some space. For complex documents, I took extra time to read carefully and consulted with seniors and created small guides for myself. Next, we have the theory practice gap. At PTK in Daerah Operasi 1, I observed several key gaps between theoretical ideals and the actual field practice. First, in terms of digital document management, Theory emphasized that electoral system should improve efficiency and reduce one error. But in practice, I had to input data manually into Excel, then organize the physical documents into folders to fill in racks. This process was time consuming, especially with the high volume of daily documents, and didn't fully reflect the idea of digital archiving. Secondly, there is SOP implementation is needed, although SOPs are meant to provide clear, consistent procedures, and many tasks were still communicated verbally or based on staff habits. Discuss inconsistencies in how tasks were performed and made coordination harder between units. And lastly, there is regarding system integration. Although digital system could connect all administrative units, many processes still require double entry due to the incomplete integration. This created extra work to ensure the data match and increased the risk of error. Next we have the theory and practice gap with degree. During my internship at the SDP, I observed several gaps between technical knowledge and the reality. First, we have the document migration from the HCIS to CMS. The process was done manually using Excel, and access to the system was limited to specific office devices. This made the process slow and error-prone, even though theoretically the transition should have improved productivity. Next, we have visual communication design. The theory taught in digital marketing courses highlights that design should be strategic, based on clear messages and trending guidances. But in practice, the designs I worked on, such as posters and animation videos, were developed without structured communication plans or branding documents. Most of the time, I relied on verbal instructions and personal decision. And lastly, time and work management in HR. In terms of time and workload management, HR theory promotes proper tasks, administrative tasks like checking documents and creative tasks like designing visuals at the same time. Switching between these very different types of work affects my concentration and reduces the overall effectiveness. These experiences showed me that although theory gives us a clear structure for ideal workflows, implementation in real organization that requires further development, especially in digital integration, strategy, communication, and workflow planning for interns. Next, we have the contribution intern at the company. During my internship, my main contribution was in archiving division. I was responsible for putting electronic archiving data into Excel sheets, classifying them by subject and access level. This does require accuracy that the data will be used for future tracking. Meanwhile, at PTSD, my contribution were more diverse. In the HR, I handled administrative tasks such as reimbursement recap for the HCMS system, assistant and processing documents, and handled the full writing through the internal inspection system. Also, practicing participated in the migration from the HCMS system to the new agency platform. This involved reformatting and canceling. So they got So, both in the visual communications, especially certain used to promote employee design, employee engagement with efficiency. I also created a leaderboard visuals displaying employee performance indicators, which were showcased on the office device as a form of recognition and definition. So next, here to to conclude my internship experience at PTKI was has been a valuable journey. At PTKI, I strengthened my skills in administrative meanwhile at SDP, I had the opportunity to charge for results system, handle data operations, and contribute creatively through visual content design. I faced several challenges when to digital system and also face several challenges such as understanding the needs of communication styles. But each challenge in a moment of failures. This internship has helped me appreciate that real work practice and grateful for the knowledge, and professional insight I gained throughout the process. So this from me. This is the session of the presentation as to conclude over the report of my internship. I would like to say thank you for the opportunity for the lecture. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.